Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. I hope you are all doing very well. In today's video, I will be revealing my tips for each of the pre-season challenge games or the trials games. I'm just going to call it trials, it's just a lot easier. So I'll be tipping all 9 games. So I'm including St Helens for both of their encounters against the Dragons and the Panthers in the World Club Challenge. I will not be counting the Indigenous All-Stars versus Maori All-Stars game, as I will be doing a separate video of that in the coming days. Without further ado, let's get into the first round of the pre-season challenge or the trials tips. The first trial game kicking off in the first week of the trials is between the New Zealand Warriors, or the One New Zealand Warriors as they're referred to now, and the West Tigers. This game will be taking place at Mount Smart Stadium over there in Auckland. So the Warriors will be back in New Zealand for a full season for the first time since 2019, while the West Tigers have recruited a lot of quality players as they seem to rebuild up and do better in 2023. But for this game, I will be choosing the Warriors. I think the Warriors will be too strong, as they'll be back at home for the first time, for the first trial game, over 4 years over there in New Zealand. So I think Warriors easily win this one, 13 plus, with a winning margin of 16 points with a scoreline of 28-12. The game will kick off at 6 PM Eastern Daylight Time here in New South Wales, 8 PM in New Zealand. Our next 2 games are part of a double header. So our first game of the double header is between the Newcastle Knights and the Cronulla Sharks, taking place at 5:55 or 6 PM at Industry Group Stadium in Gosford, or formerly known as Central Coast Stadium, on the 10th of February. I think this is going to be a one-sided match, with the Sharks easily winning 13 plus in this game by 20 points with a scoreline of 24-4. So I expect the Sharks to win this one in a one-sided affair. Our second game of the doubleheader at Industry Group Stadium is between the South Sydney Rabbitohs, my team, taking on the Manly Warringah Sea Eagles. I expect this to be the better clash of the 2 encounters at Industry Group Stadium, with the Rabbitohs easily winning 1 to 12 points. I reckon the Rabbitohs win a close game by 6 points with a scoreline of 18-12. And just letting you guys know, I will be attending both of these games as a doubleheader. So I will be watching the Knights and Sharks first, and then the Rabbitohs and Manly after that. I will be doing a vlog as well. This won't count as a vlog for the actual season, but I will be doing a vlog this Friday. So I'm just letting you guys know that as well. So easily, Rabbitohs win by 6 points with a scoreline of 18-12. The first of 2 trial games on the Saturday, on the 11th. The first one kicking off at 6 PM between the Penrith Panthers, the back-to-back defending premiers, and the grand finalist runner-ups from last year, the Parramatta Eels, taking place at Bluebet Stadium. I think this might be a close encounter, unlike their grand final clash. I know it's a trial game, but I reckon Penrith will win 1 to 12 points, and they'll win by 4 points. Our next encounter, the final game on the Saturday, is the Battle of the Saints, as the St George Illawarra Dragons take on the St Helens from the Super League up there in the UK. This game will be taking place at 8:05 PM down there at Wollongong at Wynn Stadium. I think St Helens, from seeing how the St Helens have been very dominant in the last couple of years, as they have made 4 consecutive grand finals and won 4 consecutive grand finals. I think they'll easily win this game 13 plus. Sorry, Dragons, even though you got the home advantage, I still see St Helens winning. Our last 4 remaining trials games are all happening on the Sunday, so kicking off at 1:50 p.m. at GMHBA Stadium down there in Geelong in Victoria. The Melbourne Storm take on the Sydney Roosters. Now, I believe this will be a close encounter. It is very tough to pick, although the Roosters are going to be very strong this season. For this game, I probably see Melbourne winning this game 1 to 12 points by, I'm going to say by 4 points with a winning margin of 26-22. So Melbourne to win 1 to 12 points by 4 points. Our next Sunday trial game kicks off at 3:55 p.m. between the Canberra Raiders and the Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs at AC Wayman Oval in Moyua, which is just towards the south of Bateman's Bay, or if you're from the ACT, just to the southeast of Canberra along the southeast coast. So this is going to be an interesting encounter, but I think I'm going to see the Raiders winning this game 1 to 12 points by 4 points. I think Raiders will be just too good for the Bulldogs, but we'll just wait and see. I think this will be the closest encounter of all the trials this week, but Raiders to win 1 to 12 points by 4. The last 2 trial games that end off week 1 of the trials is both in Queensland between the 4 Queensland teams. The first one is between the North Queensland Cowboys and the Redcliffe Dolphins, up there in Cairns at Barwell Park, kicking off at 6 p.m. here in New South Wales, 5 p.m. in Queensland. I think this will be an easy game for the Cowboys. This is the Dolphins' first trial game, as this is their first year in the NRL. Cowboys easily winning 13 plus by winning margin of 24 points of 30 points to 6. I know that might be a bit harsh, but that's how I think what will happen in this game. So Cowboys to win 13 plus. And our final trial game to end off round 1 of the Preseason challenge is between the Brisbane Broncos and the Gold Coast Titans, happening at 8:05 p.m. on the 12th February at Sunshine Coast Stadium on the Sunshine Coast. Now, I think this will be an easy game for the Broncos, like the Cowboys. I think the Broncos will easily win this game 13 plus with a winning margin of 18 points with a scoreline of 26-8. So Broncos 13 plus. And that, everyone, will conclude this pre-season challenge week 1 tipping video. I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe to the channel. I will be doing week 2 of the trial games when it comes out next week on probably Tuesday most likely again. So to go through again from the start. So I've got the Warriors winning 13 plus, Sharks 13 plus, Rabbitohs, Panthers both on the 12, St Helens to win 13 plus, Melbourne and Raiders to win 1 to 12 points, and the Cowboys and the Broncos both to win 13 plus in their respective games. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, like, comment, subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. I will be, like I said before, I will be doing a vlog on the during the 2 games at Industrial Group Stadium between the Knights and Sharks and the Rabbitohs and Sea Eagles. So I'll be doing a vlog on that day. It'll be uploaded on Saturday most likely. Without further ado, I hope you enjoyed this video, everyone, and I'll see each and every one of you in the next one. Oh yeah, and the Rugby League Live 4 series will return this week with some of the trial games. I'm not going to say which ones. The All-Stars one will be the first, well, probably not the first one, but one of them. But I'll put a community post to let you guys choose if you want me to, for this year for the Rugby League series, if you want me to use the goal camera, so the camera that faces that is with the goal in front, or from the sideline, like I did for last year. The gold cam I used was 2021, or I can do a mixture of both if you want. But I'll put as a community post a little bit later on today or tomorrow. But without further ado, I'll see you each and every one of you in the next video. Take care.